Hello, everyone's a college football guy here with another video. Yeah, I'm in the sleeper because something popped off. A couple things that came in that popped off that I think need to be paid attention to. About conference realignment, but not about conference realignment, but it does leak to it as to possibly Oregon and Washington. According to some people, think this is the door that opens Oregon and Washington to go to the Big Ten, except I don't. But I want to address this. First and foremost, get the housekeeping out the way. Everyone, please smash the like button, hit that thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm, helps with the analytics, helps the video be seen by more people. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think about this because there's 2 items coming up here. And subscribe to the channel. We're on our way to 400 subscribers. Let's see if we can get there. Now, the first one that came off in First News and it showed up on my screen right at the same time I saw Scotty B. the Baylor King post this up in his channel, his little post about Ohio State canceling the home and home with Washington for the 24 and 25 seasons. The 24 game was going to be at Washington. The 25 game was going to be at Ohio State. The home game for Ohio State. Ohio State. Now, 2024. What happens in 2024? USC and UCLA come in that year. Washington chose. They went and they. In fact, I'm going to read Gene Smith, the AD's quote here. The fact that he made a quote. It said, he of course said nothing but respect for all members of Washington, including the Washington AD. But he mentioned the fact that they initiated the cancellation and quote, consistent with the terms of the contract, we will be responsible for the $500,000 cancellation penalty that has to be paid by February 2025. As a result of the cancellation, here's where it's interesting. We will add an 8th home game for the 2024 season. This part's what's interesting. Affording us the opportunity to have the funding to pay the penalty and guarantee for that 8th opponent. What's a guarantee for the 8th opponent? If you're a Power 5 school, you're not going to come and play Ohio State on short notice. So the fact is, this is a body bag game. This is a body bag game. This is enough money guaranteed you play a group of 5 or maybe an FCS school on the cheap. Pay the $500,000 penalty and come in and do this. And have boosters maybe come in and chip in the rest. So you would rather play a body bag game and get that 8th home game than play at Washington. How scared are you? I mean, seriously, this is what I think. This is my opinion. Nobody's opinion but my own. Ohio State would rather have an 8th home game against a body bag than play Washington in Washington, which tells me they're afraid to play them because with SC and UCLA coming in, they're afraid even with a 12-team playoff, too many losses keeps them out. That playing at Washington could be an L. With SC and UCLA coming in, with losing to keep losing to Michigan, they had to have a body bag game, so that way it guarantees them a spot in the playoff. Is Ohio State running scared right now? I mean, you tell me in the comments what you think about this. I mean, this is how I interpret it. You would rather get a scheduled 8th home game, which hurts you. This hurts you when it comes to tie breaks. Think about it. 2 teams end up with the same season with a 12-1 record. Right? 1 team has 6 home games, 6 road games. 1 team has 8 home games and 4 road games, or 5 road games. So it's a neutral site game for the championship game. But 6 home games, 6 road games for the first one, 8 home games, 4 road games for the other. Who are you taking? The more road games, because they have the tougher schedule. So you're hurting yourself. You're scheduling an easier opponent, and you're hurting yourself because you don't want to play Washington on the road. What other way to interpret this is, other than, please let me know if you had a different opinion. Let me know in the comments. Other than the fact that you're scared to play Washington because of SC and UCLA coming in, you're afraid you're going to have too many losses. I mean, the old running joke is is the Ohio State loves to get pushed around all the time, so now they're afraid that Washington's going to beat them up too. Wow, that's all I got to say about that one. Let me know in the comment thing about that one. And the other part about this one is a report from Brett McMurphy. Now, Brett brought this up, and this is the first I have heard of this. So, even though I didn't list it in the title, I'm listing this under rumor. But apparently, according to Brett McMurphy, that there were multiple people involved, there were multiple entities involved with the Pac-12 TV deal, which we all knew that was true. ESPN's involved, Fox backed out, Amazon's apparently interested. They're trying to find out if any other streaming services are interested. Well, apparently the Pac-12, or I don't know how it was done, who reached out to who. But CBS and Turner, who's Turner? Turner Sports, TBS, TNT, about if they were interested in college football. Turner does not broadcast any college football right now. They used to a while back, but now they don't anymore. But they may be interested in the Pac-12. Well, apparently, according to Brett McMurphy, CBS and Turner are no longer in the consideration and are out of the running for the Pac-12 contract. Either they never were in it to begin with, or Pac-12 asked for how much they wanted and they both backed out, saying no. And CBS, I can Turner getting into this, that one is just, that's why I'm putting it under rumor, because Turner getting involved in this is completely out of left field. I have until this statement came out from Brett McMurphy, I have not heard word one of this. Nothing. So I don't know if this is truth or not. CBS being involved in it. Okay, you've got the second tier of the Big Ten. You've got the Mountain West Network for the Group of Five. Do you want more content? But CBS has a lot of other programming that they've got to deal with. Their regular network television. They can't exactly book a lot of spots here. And put them on CBS Sports Network? Maybe. But the Mountain West takes a lot of those spots right now. So, I don't know, folks. I mean, I look at this and I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to me, but according to Brett McMurphy, that in the shadows, CBS and Turner were involved in negotiations for the Pac-12 TV deal, and they backed out. So again, we're back down to ESPN and Amazon, or possibly other streaming services, possibly Apple TV. But the only ones everyone's mentioning is ESPN and Amazon. That's all I've heard. If anybody's heard anything else other than that, let me know down in the comments, because I don't get that one. But like I said, do I think, with all the things said and done, do I think Oregon and Washington are going to the Big Ten? No. Because if Washington was going to the Big Ten, they would have waived the fee. So that way they could, we're going to waive the fee because we're going to go in. Or you could say you're not going to do the fee and then waive it later, maybe. I don't know. But I don't think it's going to happen. But let me know down in the comments what you think about all of this. So thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Damn hand shaking, just the truck shaking. Thanks, everybody, for watching the video. Hope everybody's having a great evening. The truck shakes again. Please be safe out there and be good to each other.